Now we talk about family and intimate relation, chapter 8 in the sociology. This chapter explored the definition about family, including the structure, functions, and describe the descent and authority patterns, and compare and contrast between theoretical perspective families, and how to understand the family changes in the family life and challenges for the work life beyond the family phase, and the family violence and social issue. Defining the family. Family is defined as a family structure. In the family there is a number of people which are live in the family and live in the one house, and the role of the family like described by the parents, the grandparents, uh, child and their other. Family function, how to family takes came to its member. It's a physical and biological needs, group survival, and in the family there is a love, and everyone behave is very light, and it's like a group. And the kinship is coming, the kin group, nuclear family, extended family. The kin family is your parents, children, grandparents, uncle, cousins, nephew and nieces is coming. In the nuclear family there is a one and two generation living in together, usually parents and children. In the third one is the extended, two or more generation living in the gathered. Living together may include grandparents, grandchildren, aunts, and uncles. After the descent pattern is coming, it is a bilateral descent patterns. Both side families are treated as a generally important. After that, there is a patrilineal and matrilineal. Patrilineal is the inheritance and the emotional ties, father family and prioritized. Matrilineal is the intelligent and emotional ties in the mother families or practiced. Authority patterns, it is produced regarded to the domestic or financial responsibilities. After the and the authority patterns, the patriarchy is coming and matriarchy is coming. Patriarchy is the family decision by the male, sorry, and the matriarchy is the woman is the greater authority than men. There is a larger than the man. After the theoretical perspective, it's come like the functionism as in the talk about in the last chapter also. Family ensure the survival of individual and societies. Family perform important societal functions: reproduction, protection, socialization, social, sexual regulations, affection and companionship, social and economic status. Theoretical perspective is come in the symbolic interactionism also, like it's provide the family primary socializations, individual self development. Example, how are decision made with their family, it can be made the decision in the family. After the theoretical perspective will also come in the conflict theory. Conflict theory are the argue that industrialization is changed family like drastically. Families were no longer safe. The relationship between men and women changed because men is become the primary income earners and the women worked at home. This gave men power over women. Theoretical perspective, conflict theory. In journals like families pass on the social and economic status, and the important consequence for the individual life changes contribute to maintaining class inequality in societies. In the modern families, workers struggle to meet demand of family works and the paid works. This impacts to the women more than men and contributed to the generated inequality. Theoretical perspective is also come in the feminism. Feminism is also talk about in the last chapters. Families are unequal and gendered social institutions. Family conflict in built into family structure. Theoretical perspective, feminism can't biases on the study of the family. After the maintaining is coming, it's a affection relationship between chosen relationship and spouses. Exchange perspective, it's the expressive and instrumental exchange. Expressive is the empathy as sex and understanding is coming in this one, and instrumental is a practical action, housework, childcare, paying bill. Exchange perspective can't, sorry. After the mate selection is coming, and the mate selection is coming after the arranged marriage is coming. The individual kin groups control the marriage choices more than in the societies with extended family. Marriage are arranged in way that protect the family assets. Childcare and child training, authority that parents is giving by the both lots of love and lots of supervisions. It is the style to best outcome for the children's and the structure the family in the important as a good parenting. Family like a problem is coming in the child care or like the poverty or violence make the parenting holders. After decline in the parentings, there is a lot of like hundreds of years Canadians have choose the smaller families. There are number of reasons for this. Having children result declines material stratifications, at least for the time. Economic demand have made it difficult to afford large families. Family trend in Canada, cohabitations. Like cohabitation is involves an unmarried couple living together and like to try to cut livings expenses. Family trend in Canada, like divorce. Divorce is the formal legal dissolutions of the marriage, and it's a 40 chance to ending the divorce. There is generates difference in the divorce outcomes. After family trend is in Canada, single parents family, single or alone in Canada, single parents family. 20% Canadian children live without alone parents. Family trend in Canada, blended family, like it's the blended family completes adults and their children from previous relationships. Increased divorce also increasing the number of blended families. 10% of Canadian children live in the blended family. Family trend in Canada, same sex family, like same sex family increase the number of Canada. It still be ignored and discussion of family in Canada. Work family balance, the increasing cost of living had led to increased individual earner earned families. Most family can afford to have a full time stay at home parents. Families is also increasingly responsible for elder care. Work family balance, like work women carry a higher burden of domestic labor and child and elder cares. Woman is a heterosexual couples with allegations task sharing report higher material certification and well-being. Like the family violence is coming, family violence is rated by the private matters. Both and man was experienced family violence. Women report higher level of serious service violence, like adults are being threatened with the weapons. Men report higher level of less serious violence, like is being slapped and beaten. Violence happen in the family of all classes, like as we talk about in sociology, their families must and very important topic in the in the sociology. Like sociology is depend on the cultural family and everything which is come in their livings and which are come in their lives. This chapter describes about the family is defined by the structural and functionalism, the difference between nuclear extended families and the pattern which is authority in families. Theoretical perspective of family, various form of mate selection, type of exchange in marriage, trend in the family life of Canada, violence, family violence in the social problem. That's all. Thank you so much.